What if I told you that a muscle about the size of your fist has been working every second of your life without ever taking a break? Right now, as you're watching this video, your heart is performing one of the most incredible jobs in the human body. It never takes a vacation, never sleeps, and never asks for a day off. From the moment you're born until your very last breath, your heart keeps beating faithfully, keeping you alive every single second. The human heart is one of nature's greatest engineering masterpieces, although it weighs only about 250 to 350 grams, 9 to 12 ounces, and is roughly the size of your clenched fist. It powers your entire circulatory system. On average, your heart beats about 100,000 times every day, every minute. It pumps around 5 liters, 1.3 gallons of blood throughout your body. By the end of a single day, it has pumped nearly 7,500 liters, about 2,000 gallons of blood. That's enough to fill a small swimming pool in just a few days. Even more astonishing, the network of blood vessels inside your body stretches for approximately 100,000 kilometers, 60,000 miles, if laid end to end. That's long enough to circle the earth more than twice, and your heart pushes blood through this incredible network every day without stopping. Over an average lifetime of 80 years, the human heart beats around 3 billion times. Think about that for a moment. 3 billion perfectly timed contractions. No machine ever built by humans can match that level of reliability for such a long period. Inside your heart are 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. They work together like a perfectly synchronized team. Blood low in oxygen enters the heart. It is then pumped to the lungs where it receives fresh oxygen. Next, it returns to the heart and is pumped throughout the entire body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every organ, muscle, and cell. This remarkable cycle repeats continuously every second of your life. One of the most fascinating facts is that the heart has its own built-in electrical system. A tiny group of specialized cells, called the sinoatrial SA node, acts as the body's natural pacemaker. It generates electrical signals that trigger each heartbeat automatically. This is why your heart continues beating even while you sleep, completely without conscious effort. The more scientists learn about the human heart, the more extraordinary it becomes. And believe it or not, the most surprising facts are still ahead. In the next part, you'll discover amazing truths about the human heart that sound almost unbelievable. But every one of them is backed by science. Have you ever wondered why your heartbeat speeds up when you're excited or slows down while you're sleeping? Your heart is constantly responding to signals from your body. During exercise, fear, stress, or excitement, it can beat up to 180 times per minute or even faster in trained athletes. While you're resting or sleeping, it may slow down to 50 or even 40 beats per minute, especially in people who are physically fit. This incredible ability allows your body to receive exactly the amount of oxygen it needs at any given moment. Another fascinating fact is the amount of energy your heart produces. With every heartbeat, it generates enough force to pump blood to every part of your body, including your brain, fingertips, and even your toes. Over the course of a day, the energy produced by the heart is often compared to lifting a small car several feet off the ground. That tiny muscle works harder than most people realize. But here's something even more amazing. The heart begins beating before you're even born. Around the 5th week of pregnancy, the tiny developing heart starts its rhythmic contractions. Long before a baby takes its first breath, its heart is already faithfully doing its job. Scientists also know that the heart is one of the hardest working muscles in the body because it never truly rests. Even between beats, it has only a fraction of a second to relax before pumping again. This cycle continues every minute, every hour, every day, for decades. Another incredible feature is how well the heart protects itself. It is surrounded by a thin sac called the pericardium, which cushions it and helps reduce friction as it beats thousands of times each day. Its own blood supply comes through the coronary arteries, delivering oxygen and nutrients directly to the heart muscle itself. Without these arteries, the heart couldn't survive. That's why keeping them healthy is so important. Here's another surprising fact. Your heart doesn't always beat with perfect regularity. A healthy heart naturally changes its rhythm slightly from one beat to the next. This is called heart rate variability. Greater variability, and in many cases, actually a sign of a healthier cardiovascular system. Researchers have also discovered that emotions can influence heart function. Stress, anxiety, and chronic anger may increase strain on the cardiovascular system, while relaxation, laughter, and regular physical activity help support heart health. Although the heart is incredibly strong, it also depends on the choices we make every day. Healthy food, exercise, quality sleep, and avoiding smoking can make an enormous difference over a lifetime. And the most surprising discoveries about this extraordinary organ are still coming. In the next part, you'll learn amazing records, little-known facts, and incredible statistics about the human heart that most people have never heard before. By now, you already know that the human heart is an incredible machine, but some of its records are almost impossible to believe. For example, the loud sound you hear when doctors listen to your chest, lub-dub, isn't actually the heartbeat itself. Those sounds are produced by the heart valves closing as blood moves from one chamber to another. Every healthy heartbeat creates this perfectly timed sequence, thousands of times every day. Here's another amazing fact. Although the heart is about the size of your fist, its muscle is incredibly powerful. The left ventricle, which pumps oxygen-rich blood throughout the body, has the thickest wall because it must generate enough pressure to send blood from your head all the way to your feet. It works harder than any other chamber of the heart. The heart also responds surprisingly fast to physical activity. Within just a few seconds of starting to run, climb stairs, or exercise, your heart increases both its speed and pumping power to deliver more oxygen to your muscles. Once you stop, it gradually returns to its resting rhythm. Scientists have also discovered that laughter has positive effects on the cardiovascular system. A good laugh can temporarily improve blood vessel function and reduce stress hormones. On the other hand, long-term stress may increase the workload placed on the heart. Another fascinating fact is that your heart creates its own electrical impulse before each beat. Doctors can actually record these electrical signals using an electrocardiogram, commonly known as an ECG or EKG. This simple test helps identify how the heart's electrical system is functioning. Here's something most people never think about. Your heart pumps blood so efficiently that a single red blood cell can complete an entire trip around your body in about 1 minute while you're resting. That means millions of blood cells are constantly traveling through your body, delivering oxygen and removing waste every second. The heart is also incredibly adaptable. Athletes often develop stronger heart muscles because regular exercise allows the heart to pump more blood with each beat. As a result, many trained athletes have lower resting heart rates than the average person. Perhaps the most remarkable fact is this: your heart has already been with you every second of your life. It has never taken a single day off. It has worked while you laughed, while you cried, while you slept, while you celebrated your greatest victories, and while you faced your hardest moments. It has quietly continued its mission without asking for recognition. And yet, despite everything modern medicine has achieved, no artificial machine can perfectly replace everything the natural human heart does. In the final part of this video, you'll discover some incredible world records about the human heart and learn simple daily habits that can help keep this extraordinary organ healthy for many years to come. As we reach the end of this incredible journey, one thing becomes clear. The human heart is far more than just a pump. It is one of the most extraordinary organs ever studied by science. Every single day, it works silently without asking for attention. It beats about 100,000 times. It pumps thousands of liters of blood. It supplies oxygen to nearly every cell in your body. And it does all of this automatically, every hour of every day. Scientists continue to study the heart because there is still so much to discover. Modern medicine has developed artificial hearts, pacemakers, and advanced surgical techniques that save millions of lives every year. Yet even today, no machine can perfectly duplicate the efficiency, adaptability, and endurance of a healthy human heart. That's why taking care of it is so important. Fortunately, many of the best ways to protect your heart are simple daily habits. Regular physical activity helps strengthen the heart muscle. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats supports cardiovascular health. Getting enough sleep allows the heart and blood vessels to recover. Managing stress can reduce unnecessary strain on the cardiovascular system. Avoiding smoking and limiting excessive alcohol consumption are also among the most important steps for maintaining a healthy heart. Even small positive changes made consistently over time can have a significant impact. Another remarkable fact is that your heart often gives early warning signs when something isn't right. Persistent chest pain, unusual shortness of breath, dizziness, fainting, or unexplained fatigue should never be ignored. Early diagnosis and medical care can save lives. The human heart reminds us how amazingly complex and resilient the human body truly is. It begins beating before birth. It supports every movement, every thought, every breath, and every moment of your life. From your very first heartbeat to your very last, it never stops working for you. The next time you place your hand over your chest and feel that steady rhythm, remember what is happening beneath the surface. A remarkable muscle, powered by an intricate electrical system, working with incredible precision, keeping you alive every second. If you enjoyed learning these fascinating facts about the human heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves science and amazing facts. There are many more incredible discoveries about the human body waiting for you in our next videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next fascinating journey into the wonders of the human body.